is Cricket from the Coat Hangers, and you're listening to Drop the Mic.
You tell me what that is. Look at the collar on that coat. What does that look like? That stain. I don't know. Cinnamon roll. The cinnamon roll. The cinnamon, the roll of the cinnamon. That looks like jizz. Yeah. Eastern European jizz. That looks like some fuckhead shot his load on a $12,000 calfskin jacket. The twist is it's my $12,000 calfskin jacket. So you got the semen, okay? You've got the human ejaculate that's been allowed to soak in for like 7 hours, all right? Work its way into the fabric fucking fibers. Like I sinned out. To what? Incinerate? Hugo. There isn't a fucking laundry detergent or dry cleaning product known to man that will get that clean. Some shit, suffice it to say, just don't wash out. You may apologize. Only if you really truly mean it. I will, sorry. Are you a colossal fucking idiot? I am. Get the phone. It's probably Mecklin. Get Vitoli up here and start cleaning, all right? And please, for me, will you do one thing?
Alright guys, welcome back to Drop the Mic. We're your hosts, The Swan and J-Dub.
Hey.
Makes his triumphant return.
Yes.
And we also have our local DJs in the house, Mr. Admiral Atlas and DJ Onarres.
Hey, hey.
Welcome back guys. Thank you for making this a full house once again.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be a fun episode. It's episode 95, Clipping Buddy Aces Israel.
Wow.
So tonight we're going to be chatting about the 2006 film SMOKIN ACES, written and directed by Joe Carnahan, I believe it is how you say it. But first, let's get into some pop news.
And now for a special news report. Brought to you by Drop the Mic.
Alright James, so now that we have you back, let's hear what you have.
Alright, so Candyman star Tony Todd wants to be a part of Jordan Peele's remake of the Candyman. In some way, he was quoted in saying, I want to be a part of it. In one way or the other, I helped bring this character to life. I know this character inside and out, so I should be a part of it. Mm-hmm. I really don't think he's going to be the Candyman again.
No.
But I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think he should have some type of say, or is just just like you played the character but you don't have anything to do with it?
I think he should. I mean, he helped create it. Also, I mean, if he's lucky enough, they'll call him back. But sometimes when they do reboots, they don't really associate with the people who were with it before. But I hope they bring him.
That'd be cool to have some type of cameo or nod to him, like something. Have him kind of warn somebody about the Candyman.
Something, because I mean, Candyman's sick, dude. It'd be interesting.
Jordan Peele's a big horror buff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So the movie's going to be under his studio, so there's no doubt in my mind that they're going to call him back and they'll bring him in for a cameo or maybe even a bigger role. Mm-hmm. I'm sure. Like he was in the Final Destination series and he's been around. He's in the new Hellfest movie that just dropped on Blu-ray recently.
Was that him in Resident Evil? Was he one of the the STARS agents that come in?
Honestly, I stopped watching them after like 3, so I don't know.
Yeah,
it doesn't.
I don't know. It might have been him in the first one. I think it was, but I'm not too sure. But yeah,
he might have been in the first one.
Yeah, I think I'm not too sure, but it would be cool to have him on set. You know, even just if he was giving pointers, if he's not
even as an executive produder or something.
Something.
Like, he'll be around. Like I said, I have no doubts.
Tony Todd.
Yeah, that'd be cool. On some other news, Danny DeVito has joined the cast of Jumanji 2.
Yeah, I read that.
Along with the star from Crazy Rich Asians, Awkwafina. Mm-hmm. You know, she was pretty funny in that movie.
Nice.
So yeah, that's that movie's gaining a lot of star power. I already had
just throw me in the trash.
I've seen the first one. I haven't seen the reboot
or the reimagining kind of.
The Rock and Jack Black. And
It's better than it had any right.
Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart too, right?
Yeah. It did pretty good in the movies. So, what else do we get? So Star Trek 4 may not be happening anymore because it's actually losing steam on its production and development, and along with Chris Pine kind of exiting the franchise because of the deal that because Paramount wants to alter his pay to kind of for a bigger production budget, and he wants to keep the same deal that was given to him in the beginning.
Yeah.
And he's pretty much done, I guess, with the role. And if they keep on pursuing the different deal.
This isn't the Quentin Tarantino one, right? Okay.
I don't think so. But so we may only be getting the Quentin Tarantino version.
Man.
Which won't have Pine.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay.
So, and that kind of sucks.
Because they were, as far as I know, with the QT version, they were supposed to keep the same cast, but it would just be a more hard-edged plot.
Okay. I know a lot of the cast was kind of really into that too. They were kind of backing Tarantino, saying that this is kind of what the franchise needs, kind of a little kind of reboot in the way it's filmed.
Yeah, that would be like a hiccup for them. Like, it's fine.
But yeah, so what else do we get? Oh, so Adam McKay, the director, he wants to direct a Silver Surfer movie.
What?
Yeah, he said it would be really cool, and he kind of used Wachowski's version of Speed Racer as a reference, how like crazy colors, visually, how that would be.
I don't know about all that.
That's a cool looking movie, dude. That's a really cool looking movie. You didn't like
Wes
it?
disagrees.
No, I mean, Speed Race. I don't know. It was just all over the place. Man.
I mean,
I like the visuals. And it were crazy.
Considering it was the source material cartoon, but I don't know. The story was off the wall, but the actual footage, like the visual, I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah. And Kevin Feige, the guy who basically runs Marvel, he was asked about McKay's interview or statement that he had said, and he said, "I look forward to talking to him. He's a great director." So that's a possible movie. I know you mentioned last week that we're going to be getting some X-Men and Fantastic Four characters in there. So that might be one of them. I know they're going to be trying to go more into space with this new phase of Marvel movies, so that'd be cool. Yeah. We're getting a second Shazam trailer that's run under DC sometime around January 19th. That's rumored. But they may hold it back for a Super Bowl spot because everyone watches the Super Bowl. So even if you don't like football, I think most people, or they go to parties at least.
How about them Chargers? Huh?
Killing it.
They are.
ASAP.
Yeah, ASAP. That movie comes out April 3rd, so look out for that.
Yeah, I'm interested in that.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun movie.
Yeah.
Looks cool.
What else do we got? Will Smith teased Bad Boys 3 or Bad Boys for Life.
Yeah.
It's beginning its production. It's beginning its production, and you can check out Will Smith's teases. He has one where he's in his own office, and then there's a picture of like the script that he has. That's on his Instagram.
Mike Larry.
Yeah. So I think that's
January 17th, 2020.
Is that one's coming out?
Yeah. That's
okay. Nice. What else do we get? Oh, so the Bohemian Rhapsody Blu-ray, which is going to come out probably in the next couple of months, will include the Live Aid performance. As a special feature, the full Live Aid performance. So you're going to get a concert with the movie, which is already a concert.
When was that? Like in '84 or something? Or
I think you're right. But since you guys haven't seen the movie, the end of that film is they end it with the Live Aid performance, pretty much.
Okay.
And it's a reenactment, and the band fucking kills it.
Okay.
The cinematography for that's amazing. It looks, if you pull up the real concert on YouTube, and you compare the two,
Pretty
it's like
much.
visually identical, which is a fucking, a huge.
That's the one where he has
Thing to pull.
the white wife beater. And
Yeah.
he's wearing
Yeah.
all white. Okay, yeah, I've seen that for sure. That's cool.
What else do we get? So I don't know if you guys watched the Golden Globes this past weekend, but a lot of people are complaining that Black Panther got snubbed for its Best Picture award. I don't know who won it, but
Bohemian Rhapsody.
the
Was
Bohemian
it?
Rhapsody. Oh, speaking of Bohemian Rhapsody, yeah. So they won Best Picture.
Over Black Panther.
Yeah.
Do you think that's?
I might be wrong, but I think it was Bohemian.
I think it is now that you said that. Do you think that's people kind of really like snubbing it, or just kind of like it didn't measure up to the other movies that were up there because it's a comic book movie and people don't really take those
Honestly,
type of movies?
that's why. It's Marvel. It's a
CGI,
big budget.
maybe, I don't
It's a
know.
big budget film.
It was good, like visually, but like,
You know
but
what?
compared
Too?
to something like real, like Bohemian Rhapsody, and
It's a
maybe
biopic.
Exactly.
People are gonna automatically really,
Connect with that.
Yeah.
more so.
I feel that maybe Black Panther was overhyped, but also, I mean, Queen
Oh,
is.
I totally agree, though.
Yeah, I remember you said something
Yeah.
like that, but going into it, I remember it was really overhyped. I didn't get to watch it till it was actually available on Netflix.
Yeah.
And when I finally did, I thought it was a really good movie, but I didn't see the huge, like, overwhelming
The mass
hype.
appeal?
When it was like when it first came out.
when people were talking about it.
Yeah, but I thought it was good. I haven't seen Bohemian Rhapsody, but I feel like a lot more people could connect musically with a Queen biopic. But I mean, it's like you said. I feel like it maybe got taken away because it's a comic book movie,
Yeah.
more than anything. And
Honestly, the fact that film's nominated is really cool. You wouldn't. I feel like it wouldn't. Like, you wouldn't ever expect Infinity War to be nominated.
No,
yeah.
So the fact that Black Panther was nominated
people
is
should
pretty,
feel-
is
This
pretty
is cool to have
People
it.
should feel happy for it to be
Just to be nominated, right?
Yeah.
should be an honor for Wakanda.
Sure.
Yeah. My last bit of news on some Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Kevin Feige, the guy I mentioned earlier, he offered a small but positive update on the film. He said Guardians will happen. Where, when, and how, that's for a later time.
In the future.
But apparently it will happen, but it's kind of shelved right now with everything that went on. And they're still looking for a director.
Of course.
Yeah. But, I mean...
Now they have to wait for James Gunn to be done with Suicide Squad 2 so they could hire him back.
they even asked him how, like, what does he think with Gunn going over.
Yeah.
He even said, I love James Gunn. He's a great director. He
Yeah.
makes awesome movies. I can't wait to see what he does with, Suicide Squad. But I think with those, like with Marvel and DC, those guys don't hate each other. How like fans and stuff hate each other.
It's business.
Healthy
Yeah.
competition.
Yeah, and that's the way they see it. It's a success for everybody if a movie does good.
Yeah.
So, but
Do
yeah,
you think
that's fine.
you think they're gonna rehire him to do 3, or is just they're gonna give it to
No,
someone
I was
else?
just throwing shade
Okay.
at Marvel. No, because they fired him, and then he got hired on to Warner Brothers or for DC. So it was just funny.
We'll take him.
Yeah, that's a lot of power for DC.
Whatever. But he makes good movies. He knows what he's doing with an ensemble cast.
Plus, he did that 10, 15 years ago, or whatever.
It was like 10 years ago when that
Still
stuff came out.
yeah.
But it's horrible stuff what he said. But yeah. And my last bit of news, there is a petition that's out on the internet. You can find it. I don't know what the website is called, but it's to save Daredevil, which is not going to happen.
No.
People are, I think they said they have already over 100,000 signatures to bring it back, but I doubt
It
that's
was like
going to happen.
90,000, right?
That's I mean,
What was
Like
it?
a lot of signatures, dude. Like 90,000.
It's like over 100,000.
Over 100,000,
Yeah.
right?
Netflix has the bandana over their eyes when they
Like, we don't see
the
that.
Bird Box.
Right now.
Yeah.
They Bird Box that shit.
Like what petition?
I don't see no.
But yeah, you guys can sign that if anybody's interested in trying to save it. I doubt that it will, but
I know they
Go
tried to
ahead and
do
try
that
to do
with Ash vs. Evil Dead. They petitioned for Netflix to pick it up, and Netflix just fucking turned the other way.
like nah.
So, who knows? But It is an original show.
That does happen because Lucifer got canceled on Fox,
and
Netflix picked it up.
So,
yeah,
hopefully they can pull some strings, even though I think